민수기 9장. Numbers 8, Numbers chapter 8, Numbers chapter 9. 민수기 9장, Numbers chapter 9. The Lord spoke to Moses in the desert of Sinai in the first month of the second year after the camp out of Egypt. He said, have the Israelites celebrate the Passover at the appointed time, celebrate it at the appointed time at twilight on the 14th day of this month, in accordance with all its rules and regulations. So Moses told the Israelites to celebrate the Passover, and they did so in the desert of Sinai at the twilight of the 14th day of the firstborn. The Israelites did everything just to do the Lord commanded Moses, but some of them could not celebrate the Passover on that day because they were ceremonially unclean on account of the dead body. So they came to the Moses and Aaron that the same days and said to Moses, we have become unclean because of the dead body, but we should be kept from presenting the Lord's offering with the other Israelites at the appointed time. Moses answered them, so wait until I find out what the Lord commands concerning you. Then the Lord said to Moses, tell the Israelites, when any of you or your descendants are unclean because of their bodies or are away on the journey, they still celebrate the Lord's Passover. They are to celebrate it on the 14 days of the second month at the twilight. They are to eat the lamb together with unleavened bread and bitter herbs. They must not leave any of it till morning or break any of the bones. When they celebrate the Passover, they must follow all the regulations. But if a man who is ceremonially clean and not on the journey falls to celebrate the Passover, that person must be cut off the people because he did not present the Lord's offering at the appointed time. The man will bear the consequences of the sin. Aliens living among you who want to celebrate the Lord's Passover must do so in accordance with its rules and regulations. You must the same regulations for the aliens and the native born. On the day the tabernacle, the tent of testimony, was set up, the cloud covered it. From the evening till the morning, the clouds above the tabernacles looked like fire. That is how it continued to be. The cloud covered it at night. It looked like a fire. Whenever the cloud lifted from above the tent, the Israelites set out. Wherever the cloud settled, the Israelites encamped. At the Lord commanded the Israelites out, and at this command they encamped. As long as the cloud stayed over the tabernacle, they remained in the camp. When the cloud remained over the tabernacle a long time, the Israelites obeyed the Lord's order and did not set out. Sometimes the cloud was over the tabernacle only a few days. At the Lord's command, they would encamp, and then, at his command, they would set out. Sometimes the cloud stayed only from the evening till morning, and when it lifted the morning, they set out, whether by day or by night. Whenever the cloud lifted, they set out. Whether the cloud stay over the tabernacle for 2 days or a month or a year, the Israelites would remain in camp, not set out. But when it lifted, they would set out. The Lord's command, they encamp. At the Lord's command, they set out, they obeyed the Lord's order in accordance with the command through the Moses.